Hey, greetings and good morning, everybody. Happy Father's Day to the dads watching this. Boys, if you haven't done something nice for your dad today on Father's Day, it's not too late. Not too late to do something. I just wanted to extend a couple of reminders regarding in-person practice, which starts tomorrow. I'm screen sharing the waiver right now that needs to be printed, read, signed, and returned. Just page one. It needs to come to me whenever you come to practice for the first time. I want you to look at page two. This doesn't need to be turned in. This is just so you guys are aware of some of the things the district is asking coaches to do. And these are all things that I will be practicing and supporting 100%. Social distancing is certainly something we will be practicing. We're asking people to not congregate, not be close together, to wear face masks, at least during the beginning of practice when we're doing announcements or drills, standing a little bit closer together during those portions of practice. If you are open to wearing a face mask, that would be appreciated. I will be doing that for that portion of practice. We're asking everybody to do a self-assessment before you come to practice. If you're feeling odd or strange, or spike a fever, or have anything out of the ordinary with your health, please don't come to practice and potentially expose anybody. Play it conservatively. Do not come if you're feeling weird. We're not sharing water bottles. Drinking fountains will be off, so please make sure you have water. Plenty of water and snacks and whatever else you need. Also, consider bringing some hand sanitizer so you can maybe squirt a little bit of that on during transitions of practice. We will be taking attendance as well. Me and some of the team leaders will be taking attendance of our summer teams. So in the event that somebody does contract COVID, we would have record of who was at practice on each day, so that if anyone needed to quarantine, that could happen. So that will be another precaution that we'll have in place. If you're having any symptoms, like I said, don't come to practice, okay? With it being the beginning of summer training, I wanted to extend a couple reminders to athletes and parents regarding some of the slides that were a part of my video from a few weeks ago. I just wanted to reemphasize some of these things. Summer mileage recommendations for first, second, third, fourth year, or freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, 250, 300, 350, and 400. I'm not under the illusion that every single kid is going to fit into these nice, neat little boxes. It really depends on your training and your experience. All I ask you to do is give a good effort. Start with 15 or 20 miles a week and just try to build 5 miles, no more than 5 miles every couple of weeks. So if you start with 15 miles, maybe you'd bump up to 20 after 2 weeks, go up to 25. You have to set yourself up for success, build a foundation, make sure you have really good shoes. Especially if you haven't been training much, you have to have good shoes or else you're asking for injury. And that goes for everybody, really, not just people that are starting to train. Many of you are off to the races with your training. And you are well on pace to hit your mileage goals based on what I can see on the Strava group. So that is fantastic. I also wanted to point out the preseason fitness requirement, which has changed this year. Again, I pointed it out in my video a couple weeks ago, but I just want to emphasize it. It's really important that all the athletes and parents understand this. I don't want any surprises when August rolls around and everybody's expected to hit these times, okay? As I've emphasized and communicated to the athletes during our meetings and such, these are very attainable goals, attainable requirements for anybody who does some training this summer. At least several days a week of training throughout the summer should be able to hit these goals. I just want everyone to be aware that they're there. 14:30 for a senior, 15 minutes for sophomores and juniors, and a 15:30 for freshmen. And that is for a 2-mile time trial during the first couple weeks of practice. You'll have 2 opportunities after the second full week of practice. If that time has not been attained, then those athletes would not make the team and would be, in essence, dismissed from the team at that point. This is something that I decided before COVID hit, and COVID has kind of made my decision a little bit easier even because we want to keep numbers down anyway a little bit because of that. But my main reason for putting this into place ahead of time before COVID even hit was because we want to maintain a level of an expectation of hard work and excellence and have a very competitive team and have high standards, okay? And so this is part of the way that I plan to do that. There are a lot of great kids who may be a little off these times right now. I'm not. This isn't attacking those kids at all. I like all the kids in the team. It's not about that. We just have to have a certain expectation and level for high school cross country so that we can avoid injury and make sure our team is competitive as possible. So that's that. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please feel free to contact me. And thanks for listening and watching this video. And be well, and see many of you soon. Thanks.